This is the President's motorcade leaving Banjul for yet another important tour within the greater Banjul area. It is unique in the sense that it is the first time the Gambian leader is taking the initiative to see industrial sites to assess their impact on the socio-economic development of the country.
Part of our NDP, the National Development Plan, our policy direction is industrialization. Industrialization is the way forward. If it is the way forward, as head of state, president of the country, I think it will be important for me to go around and see the industrial sites and to make sure also I see what they are doing and also ask questions. What are some of their challenges? How do they need to partner with government? Because obviously they are our partners. They are partners, they are complementing government efforts in the sense that they are creating jobs. They are growing the economy. They pay in taxes. I think that is important.
The president's first call was the iron rods factory in Kitty, owned by an Indian investor. This factory is the first of its kind in the Gambia and specializes in the production of iron rods for the domestic market. Its establishment is seen as a groundbreaking development for the Gambia's industrialization drive, and the president believes such kinds of investments have had a profound impact on the booming construction business.
All their raw materials are from the Gambia because all their raw material is scrap metal. This scrap metal is processed, and at the same time in that processing, they mold it in different sizes. And the most interesting thing is, what I have just the takeaway, they mold it in different sizes and depending on your choice also. You can order any size that you want. There is a lot of foreign currency, that we export out of this country. We repatriate outside this country. That is affecting our businesses in this country. But if you look at all that process is local, all the process is in Dallas, so definitely it is saving us as far as our foreign currency is concerned.
President Barrow was taken on a guided tour of the site by the Chief Executive Officer Sanjay Kumar Sama, who showed him the various stages of production of this highly sought after material. The president left Kitty impressed with the SRN Steels Company Limited, its management and the potential to drive his government's industrialization agenda. His motorcade drove to its next destination in Gunjur Sambouya, where he also inspected another site involved in poultry production. Owned and operated by a Gambian entrepreneur, G Farms symbolizes the potential of local Gambian industries to drive change and innovation without compromising standards and quality. G Farms was established some few years ago, but has established itself as a key player in the poultry business, producing 100,000 eggs monthly for the domestic market. President Barrow acknowledged the enormous potential of the business and pledged to help them overcome some of the challenges.
This is huge, a young boy, and the complete chain that he is doing, everything is automated. They have a hatchery, and at the same time they produce feed also. And we adopt a policy whereby all the production from this country, we sell it in country, and we don't import, because that's the direction, that's the thinking.
Besides the poultry farm, the site also houses a feed mill that utilizes local products to produce feed for the poultry. President Barrow was taking on the key elements of the production process on site and the importance of feed as one of the critical factors affecting the cost of production of poultry and its products. Before he left Gunjur Sambouya, President Barrow visited the dairy farm, which houses dozens of high-performance cattle breed. The breed is seen as the future of dairy production, given its potential to provide 1,000 liters of milk daily. The entourage then drove north, stopping at Sukuta to inspect the Women's Federation market, which largely lies idle. The market was constructed as a business hub for women entrepreneurs, but is currently underutilized, and President Barrow is determined to change the status quo to make it more viable and productive for women.
These women have always been a controversial market, we call it. There is a lot of controversy, but going there, I was able to learn a lot. They were able to educate me, and now I have to sit down and discuss, with my finance minister and others, because government have to come in, or else that matter will not operate, because they need a lot of things that they don't have capacity to do. So we will go further to support them.
After a conducted tour of the vast market, accompanied by the acting president of the National Women's Federation, Maria Da Costa, and the Women's Affairs Minister, Fatou Kinte, President Barrow was updated on the current state of affairs and possible course of action to revive the market. He left with the promise that government will undertake a comprehensive needs assessment program to determine the next course of action in the minimum and long term. He then arrived at the Malik Mendy Tailoring Workshop in Bakau, which specializes in high-end tailored products. The workshop makes various brands boasting of a diverse clientele, which includes the security services, hotels, and others. The proprietor also employs nearly 100 paid interns who hone their skills for future employment.
They are producing European standard. They are producing American standard. You understand? And also, Malik is training young people, training them for free. While he is training you, he pays you $3,000. That is very, very interesting. You know, that's why he said, well, he is paying all taxes, but he wants me to exempt him from paying education levy. But he didn't know what is the background of education levy. I told him why we are charging education. Because any industry that is here, the people who are working there, they are educated through our system.
Just a few meters from Malik Mendy's, President Barrow visited Ida's Ideas, a fashion designer renowned for her innovative ideas that have transformed the fashion design industry in the Gambia. The workshop has moved to accommodate a school which attracts students. During a conducted tour of the premises, the president was updated on the activities of the school and how it is working to develop and showcase the Made in Gambia fashion brand. President Barrow thanked the proprietor and staff for the work and pledged that his government is committed to empowering such industries to promote the arts, create employment for the youth, and spur growth. The entourage finally moved to Banjul, where President Barrow visited the SMG dry port. He met officials and was taken through on the operations of the port that has the capacity to handle 3,000 containers. It plays a key role in the Gambia's cargo handling business, helping to decongest the Banjul port. Next on the itinerary was the neighboring Nessim Trading Company operated by a Mauritanian businessman. The company produces basic products such as biscuits, bread, and other consumables for the domestic market. With much of these consumables imported, the Nessim Trading Company is looking to substitute these items with local products that meet demand and standards. Therefore, it was reassuring for the general manager to receive the president at the side, seen as a rare opportunity to seek government support to overcome challenges confronting the industry. Earlier, the president had a brief stop at SA Assembly Enterprise in Kanifing, owned by a local entrepreneur. The company produces traveling bags on a mass scale. As usual, he was received by officials of the company, who took him on a tour of the site and explained the entire production process. The tour finally climaxed with a visit to the Gambia Milling Corporation in Half-Dye, Banjul. The company has emerged as the leading flour producer and supplier in the Gambia, cutting imports of this important commodity, which President Barrow described as key to national security.
To produce it in country is very, very important. And the most interesting thing is they are even producing halfway, 50% operation. And that 50% is enough for this country. So that means we are secured, we are safe, because it's food security. Food security is very, very important. So if they are producing 100, that means they can export us out of this country. They are our partners. That's why we have given them exclusivity, depending on if they are trading fairly in the market. Because we are not representing them only. We are representing the Gambian people.
The Chief Executive Officer, Carlo Randiambulona, reassured President Barrow that they have the capacity to meet the country's flour needs in the long term and express his commitment to partner with government to promote national development. This industrial tour comes at a key moment when government is working to build a strong industrial base to promote local production, provide employment, and empower the private sector. The President believes that the country has enormous human and natural resources that, if tapped, could yield great dividends for the country and its people. Momodou Jallow, GRTS News.